just know I'm proud of you. Till ain't no hoes, but ain't swole, what is you coming to? Run up and check up on my own seat. Why they niggas tryna flex up on me? Ain't no flexing my blessings and ain't no stressing no. Seldom flexing, yeah, I do it on the regular.
Hey, y'all. What's going on? Yes, it's Thursday. What we doing? Look, I gotta get this. I'm trying to get this hair. Oof, I'm trying to just do a little something today. Just a little. All right, y'all. All right. Let me make sure everybody is on Do Not Disturb. Because right now, I'm filming. Matter of fact, let me hit the filming button. All right. Hey, grab your drinks. Grab your seats. Go to your pharmacy. Grab whatever you need to grab. Grab your paraphernalias. Whatever you got to do. It's Thursday. Y'all know what time it is. We in here. We need to get this room up, though. Let's share this live. Let everybody know we live. Let me make sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think we're having a few technical difficulties over here on Instagram. Okay. I think we're cool. Okay. I just had to check everywhere we at. You know. He's over here on Instagram. Okay. All right, now I need y'all to do y'all part. Come on, it's Thursday. Put it in the group chat, the work chat, whatever chat, the family chat, the messy chat. Put it in the chat and let everybody know it's Thursday and your boy K is live. And we about to get into some things. Oh, I got my little Rick James sitting over here. Let me put that down. I meant to grab that. All right, I got the birthday balloon. We still are in celebration mode. But grab your drinks. Let everybody know that it's Thursday. Look, I got mine. Okay. We ready. Let's check. Facebook. Check. Twitch. Y'all know it. If you don't know it by now, we're live on all platforms. So you don't have to just watch here, okay? We there. And we definitely live on YouTube, where it's all going down, okay? All right. If you'd like to support this channel, please make sure you support. We're right there. Hey, every little dollar counts. Every little dollar counts, okay? Hey, all right. Come on, P. You know it. Well, we're going to make a stamp. We're going to have to officially do it. All right, we accept the kombucha too, okay? Healthy stomach, healthy life. Okay? All right, y'all. So before we get to the stage, and while we're over here, I know I'm going to just keep messing with this because something's bothering me over here. But tonight, I just wanted to have a quick conversation, okay? And I'm going to hit it and quit it. Accountability. Listen, it's time to use that word. Live in that word. Breathe and speak that word into your existence. We are all getting too mature and growing in life for us not to be taking accountability. Okay? And y'all know over here, I'm going to keep it the real, the raw, and I'm going to keep it the truth. You've got to take accountability for the things that you do. Okay? Take your finger right now and point at you. Say, I've got to start taking accountability. Now, for some of y'all, that's very, very, very hard. It's very, very hard. But when you can learn how to take accountability for what you've been through, what you've allowed yourself to go through, for your shortcomings, for your mistakes, for your things, so don't nobody else got to point a magnifying glass on you, you do that right away. And I promise you, you won't be alone. Because a lot of people ain't fucking with people that can't take accountability. And it has put a lot of people on ice in people's lives because you choose to sit there and blame everybody else but you. Family, friends, associates, doctors, they, them, he, she, all of y'all. Learn to take accountability. Okay? Say it with me. I will start taking, okay, accountability. All right. Now do it. Be about it. Don't just say it, just do it. And for those that are moving to a place where you are putting that line in the sand, where this is what I'm taking and this is what I'm not taking, stand on that. Because everybody in this world is except for the babies, we need to start learning. At least my generation. Okay? I'm talking to y'all. And up and above. Okay, I can't talk to nobody below me. I can talk to the 20s. I'm going to talk to the 20s, my generation, and above me. Start taking accountability, please. For all of us. Okay? For all of us. For yourself. Because if you don't do it for yourself, you're going to find yourself by yourself. Okay? That's the truth of the matter. You, your dog, or your cat, and a person, maybe, if you can run and control them. If not, you're going to be alone. Or you're going to keep the same people around you that's not going to hold you to accountability because they like to see you at a fault too because they don't take accountability. And that's just going to be your circle. But I'm putting a very thin line, a thick line. Excuse me. It ain't thin, ain't nothing thin about it. Okay? I'm putting a very thick line right here on over here with K on accountability. It's big with me. You better not blame me. You better not say it's my fault for something that you can't own up to. Now, I own up to mine. I will own up to mine. But you own up to yours. And we'll be great. We'll be great. I had to say that tonight, too, because I have had to put that into perspective with a lot of family, too. Because family don't want to take accountability. They want to blame, point the finger. It ain't never them. Take accountability to heal families. It's not just a one-side street. It's not just a one-way, okay? It's a two-way. And I can get off the road and take a whole nother route. But start taking accountability to heal our families, to heal our friendships, to heal our relationships. And I'm only speaking for me right now, okay? And this is a PSA to anybody that know why Kenny ain't picked up the phone. Take accountability. Okay? That's all I'm asking. You do that, we gonna be good. You're gonna be great, but we gonna be good. If you just do that, we've got to start being amazing human beings out here. Okay? The world is already setting it up for us to not take no type of sense of no type of accountability. Okay? So we want to start doing that. And I need y'all to make sure we start taking accountability. Okay? For our children to see what it is to own up and take accountability. For what the next generation coming up underneath us sees what it is. Because it's got to be what it got. It is what it is. What they say at the end of the day gonna end. Either you gonna take accountability or I'm gonna walk away. As for me in my house, we gonna learn and start taking accountability. It's not just a word. It's an action. Now clickbait this, crop this, post this, make this go viral, okay? Accountability. Say it again. Accountability. We got to. All right? Like I said, I'm going to hit that and move on. Let's take some comments so we can warm up the room. Got to. Hey, Granny. Love you, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. That's right. Hey, but you're here. You here. Y'all here. They saying, hey, Granny. Say that. They sure don't. And it's sad. It's really sad. Because we lose out on so much and all of the great things that family is supposed to be built on. Because people, grown, young, and old, okay, we're going to say the young is the 20, can't take accountability. But they don't see what's above them take accountability either. So somewhere in that, we've got to break that cycle. Break it. Us. Okay? We've got to break it. And once we can break that cycle, we're giving hope to those that are underneath us. Now, I don't know. I got hope and prayer for those that are above me. Because, when you got a lot more season on you, you already think you the... So... we hope that they can take this message too and apply it because it will make the lineage rich and good. Okay? If we all could just do it. All right? So I want to touch on a few things. All right, hey, you still here now. You still here. All right? Yes, we are. We're supposed to be breaking those patterns. Yeah. We are too grown not to be aware. But you know what? A lot of people don't know it yet. So I'm hoping y'all need somebody to kind of get a clue. Clip this video out, these 14 minutes, and send it to somebody. And be like, hey, I just want to send you this. It was very encouraging, okay? Leave it on the flow, okay? But sometimes we gotta give people a warning. We gotta reach out to them. We gotta say something. So even though we may think we're too grown, sometimes that's half of the problem. You think you're too grown, but you ain't matured. Oop, catch it. Grown can be a fifth grader that think they 22. Because I got a few. Okay? In my school, I'm telling you, I see them. Grown ain't nothing but an attribute or a cute thing to say. But maturity hit deep. Because a lot of people ain't matured yet. So, catch that, okay? We got some things to do. We got some work to do, all right? So, a few housekeepings before we get started and head over to the studio and dish out tonight's tea. A lot of people were saying, hey, did you see my comments? Are you able to comment? Now, if you are on Facebook and you have not given StreamYard permission, I will not be able to see any comments that you post on Facebook. So make sure that you give StreamYard permission so you can go ahead and your comments can pop up on the screen too, okay? If you are on YouTube, you should have no problems. I should be able to see you. Twitch, you should have no problems. I should be able to see you. And over there on IG, I can't. unless I get my phone pulled up, but I don't want to be looking down and all y'all. So y'all just have fun over there in them comments. And if somebody get messy over there, somebody make sure you go over there and check on the comments every now and then and let me know what they saying over there on IG, okay? But that is how you make sure you leave your comments during the show, and also make sure after the show you leave a comment, okay? It's very important, y'all. I need y'all to make sure y'all leave a comment, share the video like y'all do when we end the show. Go put it in the group chat. Say, hey, if you haven't got time tomorrow, go catch up on K. It was a great show, because y'all know it is. It ain't like you're lying, okay? It was a good show, like tonight's gonna be. But please, that's pretty much the ways that you can go ahead and do that. Other than that, I have no more news other than accountability. It's time to put it in full throttle and put your foot to the pedal, okay? Because if not, you're going to look up and you're going to be alone. You're going to be alone. So we're going to get into the show because we have a lot to talk about, okay? Garcelle is leaving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I think I know why, okay? Nia Long and Sherri is out here bumping shoulders at, okay, Candy's plays that's winning all these awards, honey. And Sexyy Red is out here getting sued, okay? I know y'all want to know all the tea. And otherwise, I do want to put a little bit up because it's ladies' night, okay? We're gonna make this one for the ladies tonight because it's a full roster of the ladies. So since we're gonna add it, I'm gonna run on over. And we're going to have to talk about the basketball wives and a particular person right now that I think is going to be really hot in the press. But the basketball wives, and we're going to talk about these looks too. I want to get into some of these looks over there for these basketball wives. So we've got a full show. Let's run this intro video one more time. Grab your drinks, and let's get high on this Thursday night.
Just know I'm proud of you. Till ain't no hoes, but they swole. What is you coming to? Run up and check up on my own seat. Why they niggas tryna flex up on me? Ain't no flexing my blessings and ain't no stressing no. Selling flexing, yeah, I do it on the regular. I spilled my drink. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna take this sip. We get ready to get the show started. I'm gonna have to go get me another drink though, because I feel like tonight's gonna get really juicy. I'm so mad. All right, y'all, hold on. We'll be right back. Quick pause, just a quick pause.
All right. I'm back. Okay. All right. So you know what? We're just going to go ahead and get right into our Say What? Listen, you know what? I'm going to actually get with my brother like real soon. I don't know if he's watching right now, but my brother that y'all hear the intro music to, I'm going to get with him while I got some time next week, and I'm going to see if I can record like some sound bites so I can, you know, get what I need. Ooh, this hair is just wanting to just act up. Okay. I don't want to look crazy on here, y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and bring her to the stage. Let's bring her to the stage. Now, y'all know how I feel about this gal right here. This gal right here. Y'all know how I feel about her. All right. But baby, when I read this news right here, okay, let's bring the comments back up. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bess. I know you're going to make sure, you know, you're going to make sure. I just want to make sure, okay? All right. So when I heard this news about y'all favorite ratchet rapper, okay, Sexyy Red has been sued allegedly, okay, for asking her fans on social media to attack the child's granny. Lord, girl, you got people out here going to the granny's social media and trying to attack her. According to the court documents that were obtained by Page 6, the lawsuit filed on Monday stated that the You My Everything rapper, born Jane Weary, allegedly asked social media users to kick in the door of Barnes' home and conduct acts of violence against her. Now that's where it gets juicy. Okay? Sexyy Red, why are we trying to go beat up your baby daddy's mama? I'm sorry, that's just ghetto trifling, okay? I don't even know if them two words can really even go with the same sentence with each other, but you ghetto and trifling for doing something like the granny. Now go do what everybody else do. Take it out on the baby daddy. Cause you know what she probably did? The grandma probably went to try to get some grandparent parental right. You know, because you can get grandparent rights. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know that, but your grandparents need to get out here and go get some rights so they can get their custody, because they can go to court and fight for custody. Grandparents sure can. So maybe, allegedly, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just trying to figure out why you done sent all your little Sexyy Reds over there to go bust down her door. Allegedly. Why you did that? Now, if she did try to go file for some rights, she has every right to, okay? Trying to be the bitter baby mama is so 1900s, okay? Bitter baby mamas are not a thing anymore. Y'all are looked at as clowns now. The circus has been going on for too long for bitter baby mamas. I know I'm about to get probably drugged for this one. I'm sorry. But it is time out for all the bitterness. It is so 1800. It's so BC, okay? We still got bitter baby mamas. It's sad. But if you are in that place, okay, you are that one. I hope you fix it, Jesus. Because kids should not be used as collateral damage. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to be honest about it. Kids should not be used as collateral damage. It's not right for you to tell somebody you're not going to see this child because I got an issue with you. That is so lame. That's so lame that some of us still live in those worlds, okay? So let's say that is the case. And the grandma said, you know what? Well, I want to see my grandbabies. I'm taking you to court, Miss Sexy, okay? And if she did this, because, you know, I don't know. It's not saying what's the reason. It just says in suit, Barnes claimed that in December of 2024, she discovered that Red had allegedly shared her address and picture of her home on Facebook. The Get It Sexy MC then allegedly asked people to go physically assault Barnes per the suit. Okay? Sexyy Red and her baby daddy are getting to beefs, and for whatever reason, they have something to do directly with Britney's attorney, Steven says. That was on Tuesday. So like I said, her and the baby daddy is beefing. And I'm pretty sure, allegedly, she's not letting him see his child. And the granny probably said, well, you know what? I'm going to go get my grandma rights. And I'm going to probably march on down here to this court. And I'm going to file my papers so I can get my weekends that I can see my grandbaby. And I'm going to get my grandparents' day weekend because they going to certify them to get that weekend. And they might even put in there some holidays for school when they off on vacation. So the court agrees, because if you and the baby daddy can't get it right, well, we're going to make sure somebody is doing something, okay? But it's real lame that some of y'all women are still living in that, okay? Be upset with the man. Have all your anger and your animosity towards him. Do not use a child as collateral damage. It's not cool, nor has it ever been cool. But it's really so outdated now. You got to really wake up and smell the coffee. If you ain't boiling no coffee, hit a... Never mind. I almost went to a whole... Let me not even go there. But wake up, okay? Wake up, okay? Wake up. It's time out for you to be doing this. It's so old. And Sexy, I hope that if she did go down there and get some grandma rights, that she gets everything granted to her. I'm sorry. You sending your clan to go allegedly tear this woman's house up was out of line. And she has every right to take whatever action she wants to take because you went over there and you disturbed her peace. Okay? This has nothing to do with your music. Okay? Matter of fact, what is her name? What was her name? I know you didn't die. I know you didn't die. What was her name? I'm gonna have to get her name. But I'm gonna get it. But wrong is wrong. Okay? Let's take some comments. Y'all know how I do. All right. Whoop. Yeah, it is. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Uh-huh. Sad. Sad. Hey, y'all. Let's take a pause. Y'all know what to do. That's my girl. Okay. Y'all agreeing with me. I'm glad because I love those that like to be the devil's advocate, okay? Because I like to have a good conversation. Yes, it's true. It's true. Hey. Yeah, the rain it's out there. The rain, it's true. We should not be using kids as collateral damage. Yes, keep them out of it. Hi, sister. Thank you. Because if you need a therapist, come talk to me. I'm a life coach. Okay, I'm a life coach, a life coach. I can get y'all through some things. It may end up being, and you can talk to a few people. You can check my resume, okay? I have very good conversations, okay? And we can get to some things, okay? But it may result to me telling y'all not for each other. Ain't gonna work. Let's go. Let's start over. Just be friends. Can we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Some of y'all need to just be friends, okay? It's just facts. You should have never got together and had a baby in the first place. Yeah, if he's legit, let him be a dad. If he's not legit, still let him show and speak for himself, because a child will see and get to know. You ain't got to open up your mouth and say nothing, because a child is going to see it for themselves. Stop trying to poison that baby because you mad at him. Go get you some help. And stop finding it in this, okay? Don't come over here just getting drunk on a Thursday. And now, if it is one on here watching this, or even the replay of this, you about to go text him, and it's about to... Girl, put that phone down and go pick up that rose, and then turn on the TV. Leave him alone. Let him be. But if he's a good man, he's a good man, Savannah. You let him be a father to them children, Okay? He ain't fathering you. You're not to be fathered. Let him love on his children and not you don't get in on that loving, okay? That train is already midnight to Georgia. It's already gone. Okay? It's gone and ain't coming back. Because one thing Gladys did not ever talk about was that train hitting the tracks and running on back. No, it was on that it was out in the wee night hours, okay? It's done. You and him, you and her, they and them, it's over. Stop using the child for collateral damage. Sexy Red, if this go through, you might be done. I wonder what that next song gonna be. My granny, I sue my granny. You know, I don't know. Y'all will bump and shake to anything. Sue that granny, you know, like, you know, y'all will shake your tail to anything. You don't even listen to it. You just want to shake your tail. She probably been telling y'all I sued him. Just a mess. I love you. Actions speak louder than words. They absolutely do. Let me get her off my screen. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. Okay. So, next on the docket. I don't know if any of you guys are Bravo celebrities or lovers of Bravo like I am. And my girl, Miss P, is in here. Cheers to catching up and ready for Sweet 16, P. Okay? Because you are just in time, too. You got time to go catch all the way up and be ready for Sunday. Because we only 2 episodes in. So Housewives of Atlanta is good. It's good this season. And y'all tried to come for them and say they didn't have the ratings. But baby, when the ratings came in, did you see them? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now you quiet. And I'm tired. I'm tired of the Married to Medicine girls trying to come for the Atlanta girls. We ain't never had that before. We've never had that before. It is a platform where both of y'all have made a stamp. Stop it. Toya and Simone, stop. Because they don't be calling y'all like they be calling Quad to come hang out with everybody. Don't get mad. Hang out with your married girls and your medicines. And let those that be able to go hang out with all the girls of the ATL be able to do that. But don't come for them. Don't start a divide and don't start us having to pick and choose because we have supported both of y'all very well. I.e. why y'all still making it on a season that y'all made off a Quad and y'all talking about what? Because who's giving it? Okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't even supposed to go this route. I wasn't even supposed to be going into Married to Medicine, okay? But that's another thing, okay? But if you like Bravo, like I do, I love me some Housewives. Woo! Listen, I love me some Housewives. I think I watch every franchise except for Dallas because it came on and went off, so I didn't even care to give that any time. I have not got into Miami yet. That's the only one that I haven't gotten into because they went through a lot. When Miami started, had a hard reboot, had a reset, was gone for some time. Now they're back. So it's 5 seasons. I may go check out the girls over there in Miami. I watched Dubai. From what I hear on the streets, allegedly Dubai might not be getting a return check. Okay, they might be staying over there in the over there. Okay, they might be staying over there. And I watch all the other ones. I watch Real Housewives of Orange County. I watch Real Housewives of Potomac. I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I watch Real Housewives of New Jersey. I watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Which brings us to tonight's special guest. Yes, the one and only that we fell in love with on the Jamie Foxx show, okay? Because that's where I remember her from, okay? I know she was on the Jamie Foxx show, okay? And everybody had a little crush on her. I didn't because I knew I liked boys even at that age. But, you know, everybody thought on the Jamie Foxx show, she was just the best. And she was gorgeous. She still looks the same. Okay, little age. You know, she's not that, like, tennis looking young like she was then. Now she's more Real Housewives, okay? But she looks phenomenal. She looks good. She's been on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now for 5 years, okay? And she came in good. I think a lot of people wanted to have this whole controversy for a long time saying that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills needed a black woman. Okay, why don't we have a black woman that's living in Beverly Hills, or why don't we see that thing? And honestly, if you know LA, they're out there. So the fact that just because they didn't have one, I didn't think we needed to start this whole, oh, Bravo needs a black woman. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Because we were doing great with, like I said, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of, Married to Medicine. And then you had some of those other franchises that had integrated the cast where we had a little sprinkle of this race and a sprinkle of that race. Okay, so for a while, it dealt with a lot of controversy, but those girls was good from season 1 to now. Kyle been holding it down, been holding down. Okay, Kyle is an original OG. She has been on the show since it started. But tonight we're here to talk about Garcelle, okay? And I really think she looked amazing on this last finale episode when she took to, they went to St. Lucia's. And it was a trip planned by Beauvais, who I love down, by the way, okay? Beauvais, and I'm going to get to some tea on why I really think Garcelle is leaving, and I hope it not to be true. But this is just my opinion. This is just my conversation, okay? I ain't saying you got to agree. But you over here listening, so you might as well listen, okay? Boom, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to hear it. Ha ha! No, I'm playing. You know I love y'all. So she's given us an amazing season. So prior to the reunion airing, I think it all kind of was like the same day. Okay, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you may have to just sit here and listen for a minute, but it's going to be juicy and good. And then you're going to want to go and watch it because the way I talked about it so well, you're going to have to like, oh, let me go watch at least this last season because it was good, okay? And Beauvais came in and wrecked the show, okay? Wrecked. It was a wrecking when she walked through that door, okay? Nothing to play with, okay? But, so Garcelle has given us an amazing 5 years. Prior to this reunion for this season airing, she dropped a video. And in the video, she is pretty much saying, you know what, guys? I'm done. It's been an amazing journey. Oh, dang. I wasn't even charging my phone. Because y'all know I don't play video clips, so we're going to hear the audio. But she gave us this spiel. And then, boom, the reunion trailer drops, okay? Because they just wrapped season... Oh, man, I'm bad with these seasons. I want to say maybe it's 15. You know, when you watch them all, you can't really keep up with every season. You try to... I know Orange County is coming in on like 19. Housewife of Atlanta is on season 16. So, you know... I know I wouldn't my nose, but I know them all. But I want to say this is maybe season, I don't know. Anybody that watches it, drop it in the comment and let me kind of know maybe what season we're on. But anyway, the reunion trailer drops. Oh, and it's juicy because one of the Real Housewives that is on there by Erica, who has a really good story. On what her husband at that time took her through. That's why I said all of these women have really shown us some real life stuff, except for my girl Garcelle. I know. But Garcelle, you have really been very surface. You've been very surface when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't know. And I agree when Erica said, like, what are you going to give us? You're boring. And in so many words, she said you were boring, okay? I'm not saying that, I put a little words in her mouth because, you know, she said it. But she said you were boring. And then I had to start to think, okay, you've given us your kids. You've given us the new house. And you've definitely given us the Sutton rider. Like, you ride for Sutton. But other than that, where's your love life? Is there any other things that we can, get intrigued in and get to know you a little deeper on a deeper level? Maybe with your parents, your mother. I'm just trying to help create a storyboard because I think for a while, because like I said earlier, then one of the naysayers out there saying they needed a black woman on Beverly Hills, we went with Beverly Hills. Garcelle, you know, she's killing it out here in the acting world. She's producing and she's directing and she's doing amazing. So yeah, boom, let's add her. But then season after season, we're just getting tired of you defending Sutton. We've known what you went through with your kids, but other than that, what else have you given us, my love? So I do think it's time for you to say goodbye. But here's where I think it got good. Yeah, let me scoot in, okay? Now, I think allegedly, here I go, okay, going to be messy. I know y'all gonna say it. Here he go, going to be messy. Well, you know, if I could slap the wig on, I would have been, you know, I would have just said it and made it look a little more political, you know, with my blonde on. Because when you put your blonde on, you could be a president of the United States. I'm just saying, you know, when you got a blonde wig, you could be a president of the United States and say whatever you want to say. So if I had my blonde piece on right now, I could have put this on, but act like it's there, okay? I think that the way Beauvais came in hot this season, I think it was a little too much for Garcelle to keep up with. And I think because who Beauvais is and how she has just came in and tried to get things out of these women so we could bring some true healing into this circle and friendship. And let me show you how you throw a trip and how you give a bag for the trip and how you plan the trip. Like, we got to take note. Beauvais came in and really put these women in outfits that they were so uncomfortable but looked fabulous in. Okay, and Kathy, I get why you went on and put that pink muumuu. And girl, as soon as I drop my muumuu line, yes, I'm dropping a muumuu line, exclusive, I'm going to send you one. But girl, you should have been out there proud of your little, okay, what do you call it? Best friend. What is it? Oh my God, why is it not coming to my head? You're going to drop it and I'm going to see it. But you should have been proud out there wearing them feathers and wearing all of the jewels, like, and showing your skin. You women looked beautiful. Okay, all of you, from Kyle, I don't want to go naming because I don't want to forget nobody, but to Dorit, to Erica, to Garcelle, to Beauvais, to Dorit, to what's my girl from Chucky? I can't think of her name, but I love her. And I think they're going to bring her onto the show as an official housewife next season. Mark my word. But all of you women looked amazing. Sutton out there with your little skinny legs and your tennis shoes. And let me tell you, Sutton, you were right. You wear tennis shoes to that type of event. My best friend goes to these events. Oh, and I can't think of what it is. Oh, I see y'all comments. Yes, I am. You peep that exclusive. Okay, that was quick. I'm just talking too much, but we in production. But y'all all looked amazing in those feathers. It just was amazing, and I could tell that y'all were very uncomfortable. But it was such a moment to capture to be uncomfortable because it was so beautiful. But other than that, Garcelle, I think you gave us a good bow out. I heard that she didn't even show up to do the cast photo shoot. She did hers separately, okay? So I think she knew this was a rough season and I'm going to be on my way out. Like, I don't really party with you type of girls, and that's kind of pretty much what she said. She tried to take a line from Phaedra's book and say it a little more proper. But she was like, I don't party with these girls. They don't like me. And I don't think it's not about them liking you, Garcelle. I think it's more so of them saying, like, we're clocking in and showing up to work. Kyle is giving us her everyday life, even if she is paying the paparazzi to go down the street and film her with Morgan at the gas station. Uh-oh. Did I say that? Okay, Erica has put her life out there for us all to dissect and pick apart, okay? Dorit is going through it right now. We get an opening scene of her smoking a cigarette. I said, oh my God, baby, Dorit is hitting the part. What? Then you've given us Sutton this season, has showed us the mending of her with her mother, which was really big, which you supported. And Beauvais has came in, given us her life. told us that I'm tired of being all of these CEOs and high titles. I'm ready to just spend the cash and look good and go and throw my women empowerment and speak and just sit up on top of my tower that I created because God gave me that, okay? She came in and ate. Mwah! I love me some bows, okay? But all these women have came in from their fertility issues, from their marital issues to everything and has given it. Garcelle, I think they're asking you to show up to work. And we need more than the movies because we can watch those. Those are filler scenes. We want the real housewives, okay? We always try to figure out why we calling them the real housewives when ain't none of them married or some of them was and some of them, because this is the definition. Real housewives go through divorces. They go through broken friendships. They go through all of these different things and they don't want to clock in and go to work. They want to have businesses. Some of them want to be singers, which I think some of them should hang up the singing career because it's not cute. But find something else. Sell some sheets like Portia, okay? And hair, if you're not a singer, don't sing. But there's so many things that you can do out there and be an entrepreneur. And it could work for you so you could be that housewife and stay home. But, now that you got the Bravo check, you just got to figure out how to work the income for the side checks, okay? Be smart. And some of y'all are. But Garcelle, we're not. We love you and we've seen enough. So, as in Rihanna would say, and it's over now. Grab your drinks, go on and take a bow. Bow out. We thank you for your services. Okay, you've been amazing. It's been a great number 5. I love the number 5 and number 3. But yeah, let Bose go ahead and slide on in that seat. And do what she came to do. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. All right? Okay, let's take some comments because we're going to finish out. I'm not about to play with y'all in this moo-moo line, okay? Listen, yes, that's Miss Fancy, okay? Garcelle said, y'all got bows now. I'm out. Right, but I hope it wasn't out of a place of jealousy. I hope maybe it was out of the place of maybe I can get the pressure off me being the black girl that they always wanted to be on this cast. And they're kind of giving me a lot. I don't know. She hasn't spoke out. But I don't think it's a race thing. It shouldn't have to be a race thing. Okay? So I don't know. Okay? Season 15. All right? So she's given us 5 seasons. She came in at season 10. All right? And bowed out at season 15. Hey, sometimes in life you got to know when it's time to exit. Okay, that's a message right there. Some of us stay in stuff way too long than we should. So if the contract in her mind was like time for it to bow out, because some of you reality stars need to go ahead and hang it up. Hang it up. Because we tired of watching you. We love you, Rashida and Kirk, but we tired of watching you. All right. In other words, she only showed racial comments made on her son, and her oldest son was on drugs. Yeah, she did. I don't know why she's on reality show. LOL. Like, do they cause her not to give the people their own show because she's pretty and private? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think she's interesting enough to be an ensemble for her own show, unfortunately. Ooh, don't get me for that. But I'm honest. Nothing about her own self. Oh, I love her. I love me some Kathy too. All right, I got you. Carnival. Yes, thank you. Why wouldn't that not come to me for the life? Woo. I think when people don't want to go there because they know what's there. And the part of this is because, I'm in the process of negotiating some contracts right now. I'm not ashamed to say I can say that. But I do have to understand, like, damn, I got to get ready to put things out. I mean, I can't sign a contract and not give y'all any kind of of my life. Like, I can't fake it. We're living in a time where people use that to overcome by the things that they go through. The Bible says we overcome by the power of our testimonies. If you live in your real life out on TV and your true reality, that's a testament to somebody else so they can get out of or get through what they're going through. Okay? So when you sign the contract, know that you're signing up to be a light for somebody else. It may be ugly. I may have to expose some things that my family may not like. I may have to put some things out there that people may not like. But at the end of the day, I'm doing it because if I touch one person, I've done what I needed to do. It ain't about reaching a nation and millions and wanting all of that come with that. I will be okay if I'm sitting over here doing what I do and it continues to grow because I'm just worried about one person being blessed by what I do. I'm just saying. So when you sign up to get ready to do something like reality TV, you've got to be ready. Okay? You got to be ready. And if you're not ready, sit on your couch and just keep on watching it because there's somebody out there that, and then if you're going to lie and fake it, you're going to get caught like a counterfeit bill, okay? They're going to run you through the scanner, social media, going to eat you up, and they're going to start exposing the stuff for you, and then you're going to run off TV. So I think maybe Garcelle said before they try to dig anything up, because I think I've done enough. I've done it with grace. I've done it with style. Let me go ahead and exit out and take a bow. And that's what she did. Y'all take it easy on my Garcelle, but I'm definitely side-eyeing Bose. She is corporate girly, and I heard she don't play. She is a corporate girl, and you know what? That's the kind of black women that we love. That's the ones that we need to be really. I love all black women. Because y'all will try to say that, they'll clip that and try to run with that. No, I love all black women. I was birthed from a black woman, okay? Get it right. So I love all black women. But what I'm saying is I get tired of also black women being labeled as aggressive, loud, boisterous, all this and or ratchet, ghetto, ass, shaking, all that. Why can't you have a boss that walks in the room and tells a table full of that you gonna do what I say? And this is how we gonna run the show. Why can't we highlight that? Why can't we lift that kind of stuff up? Because to me, that's black girl magic. Okay, y'all talk about what black girl magic is. That's black girl magic. Not saying that Garcelle is not giving any of that. But even if Bose is that one that has been in many corporate rooms and has been the CEO and ever else behind it, that's black girl magic. And if you intimidated by that, my sister, it's time for you to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Konversation is what they called, I believe. I missed that one. Hang it up on the flat. Hang it up. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Gotta hang it up. Gotta hang it up. Oh, P. P, don't you go for P. We not gonna go for Cynthia. Glad Candy did. Oops, did I say that out loud? Sips tea. Candy knew when to get out. I'm glad she did too. Okay? Because listen. All right. So, in other news, last but not least, and I'm gonna get through this one quick because I'm gonna try to get on Instagram and report my latest on the basketball wives and see if I can pull that up. Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I really be honest with y'all? What is the real beef with these two? What is the real beef with these two? These two. Y'all know I'm trying to work the screen. These two. What is the real beef? Because you know me, I'm going to do my digging. Okay, and tonight I'm about to have the real part of the conversation. If you don't know what's going on between these two ladies right here, allegedly, I'm going to paint it in this picture, okay? I'm going to take y'all to the streets of a set it off scene. And no, neither one of them was in Set It Off, okay? I know that. But Nia Long, in a long black ensemble, walks up to the loud and funny one and only Sherri Shepherd, who's in a yellow puffed out poof dress, saying hi to all her friends because she know everybody in the industry. And Nia Long walks up to her and taps her shoulder. And she turns around and she says, "You've been talking about me." And Sherri says, "Me? I don't think she's talking to me. I haven't been talking about you." And Nia Long says, "Yes, you have. Now watch it." And then she flips her hair and she walks off. And we have picked this up and it has ran like wildfire. So I did my research. I went back and I typed in every episode or video that I can find on Sherri Shepherd that pertained to Nia Long. And see, that's the problem. You know, like people like me, like Sherri Shepherd, you know, the greats. When we get up here and we get ready to talk about y'all, or we say what's out there, okay, we get deemed as we being negative. We don't like you. We being messy. But it's out there. And we're commentating on it. Because thanks to the school of Portia Williams, I got my degree in journalism. And I can talk about it. Hello, it's out there. And you not taking the moment to capitalize on it and put a lid on it real quick. So while it's out, let me grab me a piece of the pie and talk about it. But I don't know, maybe y'all can tell me, but in my discovery, I did not find a bad video that I felt like Sherri dragged Nia. I couldn't find it. I really couldn't find it. It wasn't like how Jess Hilarious just did Lauren last week on the social media. Like, I couldn't find it. Has she spoke on some things about her in the past before? Yes. Things that has been out there in the news for all of us to speak on. But what was the negative shoulder and all of that at a play where we supposed to be showing unity and culture? Wrong time. Wrong time. And I'm sorry, Nia, you was out here being drugged in these streets. And at a point in time, the relationships wasn't looking good for you, sis. And Sherri showed up to do her job. Just like I'm showing up right now to do my job. We've got to stop. We've got to stop. We just got to stop. Because if anybody can tell me, yeah, like, I am, Sash. She didn't. She really didn't. So I don't know. Now, that's a good question. Do I believe this encounter happened? Well, Sherri Shepherd went on her show without using the name and said that this happened. Now, if Sherri is lying, she using it for clickbait and clout. But Nia ain't came and put a cap on it. She ain't said nothing. And in Sherri's words, she talks about it. Sherri Shepherd talks about it. Let's see. I don't really want to play the whole clip, but she did a hot take on Nia Long Gone Wrong a while back. Like, it's been nothing that has been detrimental, I don't think. But I hope y'all fix it and get it right. Because let me be honest, it's not cute. And I'm really, like, disappointed. Because it's like, what are we doing here? What are we really doing? Like, come on, y'all. So until y'all can tell me and really find out what the real beef is, I'm tying it up and I'm done. Okay? Dang it. I don't think I'll be able to go on Instagram tonight and show what I wanted to show to y'all. Because I'm oh wait. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see. I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, I was able to do it. Okay, so while we here real quick, we're gonna go ahead really quickly. Okay. All right, y'all, really quickly. All right, that's my family. You know, shout out to my family. You see my auntie right there. All right, so can we get into this really quickly? All right. Now, these are the looks that have now went forth for the basketball wives. Okay. Now, this season supposedly is going to be on the tee. Now, Shawnee looks good. She looks really good. She looked really good. Evelyn looks good. Evelyn looks good. Now, Jackie. I love Auntie Jackie. But get rid of that bow right here. Get that bow off the middle of your dress. Now, even in this picture, we don't see the bow on the sleeves. Where is it? See, I'm going to tell y'all what I loved. Okay, Jackie, I'm not too happy with. Jennifer, hi. Brandy, hi. Brittany, hello. Ty, we're going to come back to you, Miss Thing. She's going to the basketball wives. I think this was a desperate move. I'm sorry, just being honest. Chantel, is this Ty's wife or girlfriend, or is she somebody to somebody else? I don't know. Denise, she's new. Ming, she's new. I don't know who Ming is too much, but Jackie Christie. Okay, let me find Jackie Christie. Jackie Christie. Okay. Miss Jackie Christie. Now, in this video, okay, look at it. You see the bows on the arms? You see that? That is what I wanted. Like the bows on the arms. Look at that. You see that? Oh, it's everything. But that big bow right in the center need to be plucked off and thrown away. It needs to be plucked off the dress and thrown in the trash. She should have gave in this photo this look with the bows on the sleeve and the one in the middle. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You should have really got rid of it, okay? But other than that, I'm here for it. I really did. I really did enjoy it. But I'm going to hey, Auntie. Hey. All right, really quickly, I'm going to take y'all, because I told her I would highlight this exclusive story that's out right now on the scene in the press, okay? So, it's another video up. I'm a little late. So, I just showed y'all her, right? She is now on the show Basketball Wives, okay? And from what I hear out here on these streets, and I don't need to use allegedly when I come to this, because I can go right to the source and pull up the receipts that I got to pull up for Miss Ty. And I'll even come over here and have her pull them up herself, and we'll talk about it, okay? Don't play with me. She'll be up here next week, okay? But supposedly, let me let y'all go ahead and listen to the story, and y'all be the judge and tell me what you think.
The WNBA player that basically got my deposit, which was $1,500. I booked a Delta flight for them, and they called Delta after I changed all the information for me to go to Hawaii for my birthday, because her birth name is close to my birth name.
Okay.
And I was able to change it. She called Delta and changed it back and used it, my credit.
What?
On Delta. Mind you, not Southwest, not Frontier, not Spirit. Delta. So you know that shit costs money.
Cost.
She had a booking in Detroit, and she used it for her own booking.
What?
And then she kept the $1,500. Mind you, this is 2022.
I told y'all it was a desperate.
This was my favorite basketball player. I had the basketball card. I went to an event in Miami, and she was hosting. I took a picture with her there. She did an event in Atlanta. My people was doing an event there. I took a picture with her there.
Okay.
Like, I was really a big fan of her. And her being on reality TV, all that, I supported anything that she did. Anything that she did.
Love and Hip Hop.
The deal with RHOBH, all that.
I don't know if she did
reposting it, all that, like a real life thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead, tell us.
So the reason she didn't come was after she signed her contract, and got her deposit. Her manager said, yeah, well, we're gonna need some armed guards.
Okay.
I said, okay. Well, so I called the owner of the venue that I rented out. Mind you, tickets are already on sale.
Everything.
Flyers are already distributed out in the street, on the internet.
Everything
is already in motion, been in motion.
Because you do things.
So this was random to me.
Order. Right.
I didn't understand why she couldn't have 2 or 3 big guards next to her. I've had people that's no shade, no tea, but
no tea,
bigger than her. With no armed guards.
Listen.
Just regular security.
Okay.
And her manager said, oh, yeah, well, if she ain't got no armed guards, then we ain't coming. I said, well, you should have said that from the gate. Let me talk to the owner. The owner was like, if you got somebody that needs armed guards, I don't want them in my club. I said, okay. Well, it's nothing I could do. The owner's not trying to accommodate that. Plus, we didn't know nothing about that from the jump. So you should have said that from the beginning, before she signed her contract. Because in her contract, it stated she would have security, but you didn't tell me that she needed armed guards.
Right.
And so they're like, oh, we not coming. I'm like, what's in my deposit back then?
Okay.
Nah. You canceling on us. I'm not canceling on shit. You're canceling on this.
You
are? What you mean? Send me my deposit back. Didn't send it back. I had to call my bank. My bank gave it back to me. Then they reversed it. Then they closed my account. So I no longer had Chase anymore. Had to cancel the event. Had to refund everybody that bought tickets for it. Had to wait for my deposit for other stuff too when it came to that. It was a lot. And it was crazy as fuck that knowing that you're not coming, knowing that you're not giving me back my deposit, you would have the audacity to call Delta
to change
and still try to use your flight credit.
That's
when it was my money that paid for it.
Well,
if your manager saying you're not coming because of they need armed guards, you guys are canceling. So that means in the contract you need to send me back my deposit.
Send it back.
Never got it. He like, oh, well, we can do another event. How? If the owner of the venue that I have at the time, I didn't have hella venues like I have now. I only had that one venue. So how am I supposed to reschedule her for another event if you want armed guards? And this owner said we're not gonna have armed guards. Make it make sense, buddy. Y'all canceled. Send me my money back. You used my Delta credit. That was probably valued to be about, I think about $700. I believe so. If I'm not mistaken. Because they told me that she can't fly nothing else but Delta. So I put that in the contract too. Accommodated that. But anyway, long story short, a lot of these celebrities, they not friendly. They're not cool. They do bad business. And then when you blast them, they want to say something like, oh, man, that's not what happened. Let me tell you what happened. That's what the fuck happened.
Right here. Girl, stop lying on my name.
So this happened in the pandemic, 2020. When you was online selling shoes out of your closet, getting engaged and all that other stuff.
And ain't not nothing.
You could have sent me back my money, bro.
Just send the $1,500 back. You got it. You just
now you a basketball wives. You don't play basketball no more.
Sure don't.
Send me my bread.
Send it.
Now, what I will say is I randomly got a call from Delta. Because I did reach out to them and corporate and all that shit.
Period.
They gave me a $500 credit. And I was able to use that. I used it towards somebody else. But another person that I booked. But at the end of the day
gonna win.
You wrong, my G.
Wrong, Ty.
It's bad enough that we in this gay community, we have to deal with all the bullshit from the outside world.
Yeah.
And then we got to come to our own community and deal with the shit too.
Yeah.
From our own people.
From
like,
our
that's
own.
crazy.
It
never made it right. And then I'm hearing from my other partners that's promoters saying that you was bad business with them.
The blacks don't mess with us because we too gay.
You was acting funny when you came to the club with them. You didn't want to engage with no fans. You didn't want to take a picture. Like, what?
Salty.
Are you kidding me? How are you a Scorpio? Because I'm a Scorpio. November 3rd, baby.
Very friendly.
Will never be weird.
No.
With a fan, somebody that likes me, appreciates me, and supports what I do. You want to be weird,
Yeah.
Nah. So why you over there acting like you nice and you cool and you really do good business? No, you don't. If you want to make the shit right, send me my $1,500 back.
Send it back.
Cash App it, Zelle it.
Cash.
But guess what? You're going to try to make excuses to why you can't.
She sure is.
Because if you had it like that, it'll be nothing for you to send it to me. And it would have been nothing for your manager to send it back to me when I zelled it to them.
Nothing at all.
So, in conclusion,
we're
tired of y'all.
We're tired.
We are tired of y'all. Taking deposits, not fulfilling your obligations.
You treating.
And we taking the loss. And then we have to deal with patrons being mad at us, but we're not the problem. You're the problem.
Hello?
So if y'all not really about y'all business, y'all need to get the fuck out of business. Let's just keep it a buck.
Stop taking these bookings.
But y'all know who it is. Here you go.
That's her.
Yeah, it's you.
It's you.
It was you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send it back, bruh.
Send it.
Send it back.
Send it.
Shout out to Mimi. I'm glad she got out of there while she could. Because, baby, you is a scammer.
Scammer.
Everybody wants.
So, you know, she came in here and she replied and said, girl, like, let me show you. She said, girl, stop lying on my name. And I said, you know, people in the comments had something to say, oh, you see your boy? They said, I'll be covering this tonight. But she tried to go on and say some other things to the fact of what it was. And I just kind of was like, well, here we are. Okay. She put it all the way out there. And if y'all were kind of confused on like what and who I was talking about, it goes back to this picture. And we're talking about this individual right here. Okay. Who is now on Basketball Wives with the Basketball Wives. Now, if there's one name for one show that I just don't agree with, it's going to be this one. Yeah, I said it. And look, tonight, y'all, I don't have to go to get in work for tomorrow, so I'm going to just go a little bit on. I'm going to just let this video do its thing, okay, tonight, all right? But, this was a desperate move. And, you know, the video of the who y'all just watched, that's my girl Shorty. She hosts a lot of things out here, okay? And has a lot of people coming to town. And like she said, Ty ain't one of the, it's not like, there's been bigger names than Ty that has came to the town and supported and showed up that you would think needs armed security, okay? So for you not to doctor the contract and how it needs to be said and positioned, and then flip a whole situation out, and then you don't send back the funds, and then take the Delta ticket still and put it in your name, and just after it was reversed out of your name rightfully, that was just wrong. And I'm really wondering what you about to give over here on Basketball Wives. Why are you on this platform? Why is she a main pitcher? Now, she ain't standing up there with them because she wasn't going to hold no teapot or lay across no floor. But what is she a part of this cast for? I'm really trying to see the direction that this is going here. Okay? Why this move? I'm just trying to understand it. Why her? So, I guess we'll see. We'll roll it out. She pretty much said something like, you know, you lying. Let me see. You know, let me read it verbatim. Okay. I want to read it verbatim. I want to make sure that I'm reading it verbatim because her first comment was, girl, stop lying on my name. Okay. It said here, okay, so I love all my fans says, and that wasn't, oh wait, where is her reply? Oh, I got to go back and click it some more. Okay, here we goes. Here's her reply. Okay, let's zoom in on this. So this was her response to this video. She booked me years ago. It don't matter. Okay? And stop trying to put that emphasis on years ago. It don't matter. She booked you in Oakland. And then the week of the event, it was a shooting at the venue. She tried to switch the venues and couldn't get another venue, so she canceled and then wanted her deposit back. Now, if I had canceled and not shown up, then it would be responsible. It would be responsible of me sending the deposit back. Business is business. My manager at the time told me she can't change it to another date, and I could have came, but she didn't. I'll never not show up for a booking or owed somebody some money. No money. Now, years later, because I'm on a show, you posting the lies for some clout, which is whack. Now, Ty, why would we go there? So, nah, buddy. Your manager wanted different dates for the same venue. I ain't never had no shootout, so what's your excuse to fly on my Delta credit? Okay, since you want to call out some things, what's your excuse of changing my Delta credit? Since that's a lie, let's talk about the Delta credit, because I could probably pull up them receipts. What's your excuse for Carlos saying on the phone, we're not coming if she ain't got armed guards? And if I said, if you don't come and run the deposit back, he said, no, you keep $1,500, right? We flew to Detroit. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Okay, hold on. It says, oh, where'd it go? I said, if you don't come run the deposit back, and he said, no, keep it $1,500, right? Yeah, you flew to Detroit on a booking on my Delta money, right? Make it make sense, okay? She doesn't respond. She has nothing to say. A few people hit the comments with saying, Tyon, thanks for your response. I think this is a job for someone else to handle, okay? It should have been me because I'm covering it, but, you know, we'll give credit to anybody and everybody. Shootout. Hope she talking about the basketball because what I would have heard about this, okay? Right. People are saying, what shootout? Okay, you know, I did my little, you know, tag. I went in and tagged Neighborhood Talk in Hollywood. You know, why not? And the venue wasn't the one who had the shooting. Wasn't, in all caps. I still have the text with Carlos stating that. At Ty, shall I post them? Technically, somebody says here, technically I tallied 2,022, 2,200. 1,500 deep, deposit 70 on Delta credit. I'm sorry, the way I had to go through this, I truly believe that she should pay you back the universe. We'll have more ways than owed, okay? My people. So, you know, she didn't respond to that. After the last thing was said, like, shall I post the receipts? She's quiet. She never has mentioned the Delta airline. She ain't said nothing about that. She's been quiet. Right is right, is wrong is wrong. I told y'all what I said earlier about taking accountability. What are we doing here? Okay? What are we doing? Take accountability. All right? Okay. Look, I need something to drink. Y'all know, as that story develops and keeps rolling, I'll make sure there are receipts, Ty. Be careful. Be careful. Somebody's watching you. Okay? So as this story develops, y'all know I'll be rolling in. I thank y'all for hanging in and chilling with me tonight. It was an amazing Thursday. Whatever you do in this life, make it great, make it count. And if it involves a conversation, damn it, have it. Okay? For healing and for moving forward. And just if it's good. Okay? Conversations make the world go around. They do. Okay? in a lot of ways, but they make the world go around. That's a new shirt. Conversation make the world go around. And then to my crew. I'm loving your crew. Yeah, I'm loving the crew. I think we'll make an official announcement. I can say that this is the last. Is this the last Thursday of the month? It is. And I'm so glad we made it. We hit our subscriber mark for this month. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, that's a big milestone for me. If you're not proud, I don't give a damn. I'm happy because people love me. Okay? So I celebrate every moment. So we hit that this month. Shout out to all the amazing women, okay, that I hope you were honored this month. I want to take this time on this last Thursday of the month to say Happy Women's Month to all the great Black girls, all the women that are out here showing women how to be women. Okay, I'm not talking about little girls that's showing out here. Little girls ought to be. I'm not talking about fast ones that's out here. Oh, who put that up there? Happy Women's Month to all the amazing women. Okay, we are really, 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 really excited for all the great things that is happening with Konversation with K. Make sure you stay a part of the crew. Okay, follow me on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Okay, I need y'all to run Twitch up. I need them subscribers to come on up. And next week, we're going to have a show just on Twitch. Okay, I'm going to probably go live on Twitch probably tomorrow. I'm going to probably just sit on Twitch and watch my documentary and dissect and post that video over there on Twitch. So if you haven't, come and sit up and watch 29 and Counting with me. Part one of like a few documentaries that I want to put out. But it is a really good one, and we're going to watch it on Twitch tomorrow. Why not? Why not? Why not? Join me on Twitch to honor and watch 29 and Counting. It's going to be really fun. So you got to go subscribe and create an account, okay, to follow me on Twitch. It's still under Konversation with K. If you feel led by any way and you want, I ain't trying to close the doors on you like Marvin Sapp, okay? But I want to just say that I thank y'all for supporting me. Like I said, few people have already made donations, and I have purchased some things that I need. So it has been really, really like, I thank y'all. Like, y'all don't have to do that. But y'all know I'm out here being a daddy. I'm out here working. I'm out here trying to give y'all good content. And so my funds, until I get there, you know, it's real tight. It's real tight. But, you know, I'm making it. I look good. I smell good. And God keeps a roof over my head. So my play cash, I try to get the things that I need and necessities. But, you know, you guys can help me out too. Okay. I'm going to also post a Amazon front store in my Instagram bio. So you guys can, you know, bless your boy if you feel led to. You know, some of us are blessed and have already all the cows and land on the hills. We got all of that already just sitting in our bank account. So, you know, until I get there, you know, help me out. I'll help you out. You know, I need you to survive. I need you. Doom, doom. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Listen, okay? So come on, stand with me and agree with me that you will be able to support your boy Konversation with K, okay? Whenever you are able, okay? Don't go in debt trying to support me, okay? We're going to get there. But if you can, go high. Reach deep. Down low. All right. And to those that are replaying and watching this video, I thank y'all for the watch back. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this show. I love doing this, and I'm going to keep on doing this, and I'm going to bring it to you more than just on Thursdays. I know. But tomorrow, catch me on Twitch because we're going to watch 29 and Counting. And I'm going to say what's up to Twitch over there. And I'm going to just hang out and chill with Twitch tomorrow. Maybe my best friend will join me. I'm learning Twitch, okay? But my best friend is really the Twitch famous star, okay? And you'll follow her journey and hear that real soon. But thank y'all for rocking with me. Y'all that just stick over the time. Look, we are going to go and, what did Guapole say? I'm getting higher, closer to my dreams. All right, catch that. All right. Good night, everybody. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me. And until next time, life, love, and happiness. Peace. We out. Bye.